I did.
What the? Alright, I'm gonna make this lesson very short and simple, because this trick is actually really easy. Draws can attest to that. I think anybody who's a self-respected Super Mario 64 speedrunner, once they understand this trick, they all will tell you the same thing. It's literally a piece of cake. So first things first is there are a lot of things to get DDD Skip to go. First thing is when you enter the room, there are actually loading frames that are happening as you make your way here. So the faster you can get your SBLJ off, the better speed you'll actually have to accelerate yourself towards this wall right here and build better speed to be able to execute DDD Skip because of those loading lag frames. Because Mario's arms will not do the full motion. Because the entire basement is being loaded while you're entering the room. So that's just a little itty bitty tad bit. So when you start your SBLJ, if you can get it executed faster, the faster you do it, the better. So if you can get it first attempt, awesome. You're more likely to get DDD Skip. Second thing, the setup. So Mario looks drunk as fuck. If you guys don't understand SBLJ, I'll break it down for you. You want Mario to look drunk as fuck. He's gonna be, waddling. You want to slide him down, and I don't know if you noticed what just happened with the camera, but the camera is going to lock like that. One more time. There it is. Then you're gonna hit Mario Cam C down. Now the angle for DDD Skip is really important. So you push up, hold to the right a little bit, and then you push forward. Now do you see where behind Mario there's a little, the step behind him, or the pillar for the wall, like the one closest to the bottom of the screen, how it juts out just a tad bit further than the top step? That's what you want. That is the angle you want for DDD Skip, because that's going to provide you the most speed for your mash. Now, when you long jump, you're going to want to long jump right here. No further. I mean, if you can, props to you. But this will help you with consistency for DDD Skip because it'll lodge you in the right place every time. See? Now, what just happened there is as I landed, I reserved my speed. That's the important part. The really important part is to reserve your speed, and how you can do that is, you might already know, when you stay neutral for certain moments when you're playing this game, you can reserve your speed. There are 3 frames of staying neutral on your stick that you're going to want to try to accomplish. This is not going to work because I have too much speed. As you can see, I have 454. You really want to have anywhere between like 420 to 429 for this angle so you can hold straight down. But if you do think you have too much speed, there are little techniques you can do to try to save this. I'm not going to go into those because that's more for your own personal grind. There are techniques where you can slide along. Yeah, you can see right like this, where you can slide along. But that needs like 464 speed. So essentially, you want to wait for that little shake. There's a really crazy shake. Show you one more time. That's the shake. Generally, when that happens, I try to get late frame long jumps. The reason why I like to get late frame long jumps, and I understand that you got C right with 454 before Soda. I understand that. I did too. It won't always work though, because the angle was different. I don't know if you can see where Mario's tile was. But anyways, what I try to do for consistency for DDD Skip is, once I see that shake, I try to do late frame long jumps. That way, Mario, I don't know if you can see what happens with the speed, but he doesn't build up as much speed as if you were getting first frames. So let's say if I go for first frames after the shake, let's try it right now. First frame, first frame, first frame, and then you'll have too much speed. You'll either have too much or too little speed. So try to do late frame long jumps for consistency. So once you see the shake, then you do late frame. All right. And essentially all that's left after that is once we have our desired speed, hold on, I made the world's worst save state. All right. You just want to hold straight down. That's all you want to do. You just want to hold straight down. And that's pretty much a consistent DDD skip. So you get your desired speed by judging the big camera rumble. There's going to be a giant camera rumble. Once that camera rumble happens, it's not like a little tiny flick shake. It's more like an actual rumble. Once you see that rumble, try to do 4 like late frame long jumps. But if you notice that that rumble happens quickly, if that rumble happens too fast, like let's say you got 3 long jumps in and that rumble just happened, right? That means you have a lot of speed built up. So I recommend if you have those happening, if you have 3 long jumps and you see the rumble, then you're going to long jump 3 times on first frame long jumps. And then you're going to go neutral 3 frames before Mario touches the ground, pull left. And then once you've changed your camera to be in Mario cam, just hold straight down. And that's how you can make DDD skip semi-consistent. And that's pretty much my lesson for the day. Now that I've made Mario disappear, we're done. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask me right now. Sometimes I do 3 long jumps and lose all my speed. So if you notice you have a fuck ton of speed, Dump Dome, if you have a fuck ton of speed, do the late frame long jumps. It'll diminish how much speed you build up so you don't lose all your speed. Do the late frames and make sure that the long jumps start after the rumble. Count long jumps after the rumble. Why does Mario sometimes get out of the SBLJ spot sooner? What do you mean by that, Soda? Do you mean like why does like which SBLJ spot? Like the step? Where you BLJ? So I'm actually glad you asked that. So there's a number of things that can happen here that you can actually do to control this. I pull direct left, okay? When I get into this spot right here and I'm BLJing, I am pulling direct left. Like you can watch my input. You can watch my input display. I like to pull direct left. So let's try that again. Let me set up a safe state so I can show you this direct left. Do you see that? And you see how long that keeps you in? And this is what Dum Dum was talking about. Notice how the shake just happened. I did 3 long jumps. All right. 3 long jumps after the camera rumble, after having 2 long jumps. So there was 2 long jumps and then the camera rumble. And then I did 3 extra long jumps. Those are first frame long jumps. That would have been desired speed for DDD skip. That's what you want to do if you just saw what I just did there. You want that. So if you have all that speed, You just want to, get those first frame long jumps. So if it takes you more time to build up speed, you're going to have too much speed to handle. So just make sure you do the late frame long jumps. Sometimes you can even do 4. I recommend that you guys practice this with your speed counter on so you can get used to what different mashes can help you build up your speed to get to this little corner. And also so you can understand what you do affects your speed as well. So just late frame long jumps, first frame long jumps, mid frame long jumps. I try to go for first frame long jumps all the time, but if I get a slow amount of speed built up, like if I'm stuck in this corner for like 5 years, then I switch to my late frame long jumps. And that's how you can make DDD skip semi-consistent. And I'd like for you guys to screen share so I can see like what you guys are doing wrong, and maybe I can help you. All right, so who do we got? All right, we're gonna do one person at a time. All right, who's this? This is let's focus on. All right, person long jumping right now. Person long jumping right now. Who is that? Because it's not showing me. Okay, I'm watching you. You didn't go neutral, so you have to go neutral when you land. So 3 frames before you land. And then once Mario's feet touch the ground, pull left. Like straight left. Whoa. That was perfect. That was perfect, but you have to hold straight down, and make sure when you guys do adjust your cameras, once you're done long jumping in this corner and you make it here to this little area, once you're here, you delay your camera change. So let me see what's going on here. All right, who's the person who just ground pounded? Person who just ground pounded.
That was me.
All right. You're not long jumping. Yeah, you're not long jumping soon enough. When Mario's feet, yeah, there you go. That looked great. When Mario's feet get to this tile, God damn it, camera, work with me here. All right, so when Mario's feet get to this tile right here, like the black tile, the edge of the black tile, that's when you start your long jump, and that'll hold you in this little spot better. All right, who's the person who's just standing in the bottom left of my screen? The person just standing there. Soda? All right. All right, Soda, I want to watch you do it. Go. That was a really good clip. So you're doing a slide clip, Soda. So if I can give you some advice, if you're going to do that slide clip, you know how like you're sliding into it? If you're going to do the slide clip, you have to mash like draws. You're going to need to mash really crazy. But here, yeah, let me see. Do you have an input display for me to see, Soda? Yeah. No? Wait, you're not on Usamune, are you? Show me again. I just want to see... I just want to see what's going on. Show me again. Do it again. Oh, and guys, if you have any trouble trying to clip into the stair, the more straight you can push into Mario into the stair, the more speed you'll have. So just try to be super straight with your down, your up, and then your left. All right, so that is because you're not letting Mario. All right, I'll show you what just happened. So I'm gonna slide to the right or down here. So let me just do this little safe statey. Little safe statey. So that's what just happened, right? One more time. That happened, right? Yeah. So this is what you can do to avoid that. So instead of doing it, or instead of, how do I word this? You're not pulling far enough to the left, Soda. It's gonna feel awkward. It's a direct left. Because if you don't pull far enough to the left, you won't stay. You will not stay in here. So it's direct left. It is like actually direct left. And you have to be as straight as possible. Yeah, and also, guys, notice how when I set up Mario, let's go back to just the setup, all right? Everybody pay attention, let's go back to the setup. When I slide down here, I keep that fucking step right in between Mario's balls. Like, you can split Mario in half. And then when I see down, I push straight forward, and I push up. Notice how it's like half into Mario's leg. Push up just one more time, and this is perfect. This is what you want to be able to build all the speed you need. And that's pretty much all the advice I can really offer without getting too fine into detail. The rest is up to you guys to figure out what works best for you, because everybody moves their stick differently. Nobody moves the stick the same. And if anybody wants some one-on-one advice, like some one-on-one, feel free to hit me up. I would love to help you guys, because you know me, that's all I want is the best for the whole community. Oh, I really want to get this. I really want to get this. Hold on. Yeah, right here. Now, any more questions, anybody? Questions. Oh, you can just do left instead of up left. Direct left will hold you in the clip longer. If you can go direct left, it will hold you in the step longer. Direct left is your friend. Sax still has a Google Doc like that, believe it or not. I only used it so that way I could pretty much learn how to do DDD skip. Now I'm pretty confident in my DDD skip, so congratulations, Soda. All right, nobody's allowed to leave the call until everybody is standing where Soda is standing right now. Nobody's allowed to leave the call until everybody is standing where Soda is standing right now. I want to make sure you all know this shit.
I'll need to load up my console first.
Boy, what? Sorry, it's loud. People are sharing their applications, not their screens.
Dumb.
You guys are fucking
Do I
loud.
just share Amara? Or do I share like OBS?
I recommend share your screen. That way I don't have to hear Mario.
Is that good?
That's perfect. That is great. And this will take you some time. I don't expect you all to get it right now. All right, there we go. We have another one down.
This is not going to end well. I'm not very good at this trick.
So, all right, I'm glad that happened. Who was that? That like just long jumped up there and they had no speed. Who was that? Who was that?
That's me. Happy.
All right. So you can tell if you lost your speed if the tiles start to drift underneath your feet. If they start to drift to the left underneath your feet, that's when you know you have no more speed. That's when you know you're done. So just keep an eye for that. It's another little tell.
Dude, I can't even get the easy bit.
There you go. There you go. All right, neutral. Boom. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. There you go, dump. Soda, dump. You guys are killing it.
Can't hit this.
All right. Now to make this easier, whoever wants some one-on-one, just let me know. Unfortunately, I do have to take off, but I'm glad that I could, like, help you guys with this.
Yeah, cheers for taking the time out of your day, Kev.
No worries. I'm always here to help. So anybody need any like further assistance, please hit me up. And then there's a lot more to DDD Skip. We literally just scratched the surface. We literally just scratched the surface. There's so much more to this trick, and there's so much more you can do with it. So if you guys ever need any help figuring out more fine details, you know where to find me. I'm always lurking. I'm always around. So much love to you guys. I'm excited for this tournament, and yeah, I can't wait to play with you guys. This will be my first tournament, so I'm really excited. Nah, I'm not gonna win. Trust me, my movement is dog shit. Looks like I've been playing the game for a day. I'll be keeping my eye on all of you. Huh? What?
Who do you think is going? No.
Sorry, people are sharing applications, so it's like hard to hear you. I need you to scream if you want me to hear you.
Who do you think is gonna win?
Oh, honestly, I think honestly I'm putting my money on Dump Dome and Soda going head to head. Just right now, but by seeing their consistency with their tricks. But if you guys practice hard enough, you'll surprise me. I think I'm gonna be dead last. And guys, I want you to also do this when you practice too. Make sure you practice from when you load the room, so that way you can have those lag frames I was telling you about. If you're on, if you are on, what do you call it, emulator, then
good, huh?
this trick has a different setup for emulator, which I can go over with you guys if you want. Okay. So this is how you make it work with emulator. So remember those load frames I was telling you about? You're not going to get those load frames, but emulator has its own way of loading where everything loads all at once. It doesn't load up Mario's movement 100% though. So you have to be super fast on this. But if you can do the direct left, and if you can do all first frames, you will get your shake right away every time. So try to keep everything crisp, clean first frame. It makes it a lot harder, but it's well worth it. You will get more consistent SBLJs. You got it?
Yep.
Let's go. And for emulator also, because you need the extra speed, you're going to need to kind of be, you know how I go direct left? For my mash, I go direct left. You're gonna go in that wall. You're gonna go in the wall just above direct left. So I don't know if you guys are on N64 controllers or Xbox, but you want to be like right up in this bitch, like right there, just underneath this corner and just above this corner. And remember, guys, the most important part about DDD Skip that separates it from normal SBLJ is the 3-frame neutral stick. 3 frames of neutral stick. Always remember that. Don't overthink it, because then you'll lose all your speed and you will just not land properly. Just try to become more natural with it. Practice it, become more organic with it. It took me about...
When's the neutral again for the 3 frame?
So once you have all your speed and you're coming down and you're about to land, you're gonna go neutral 3 frames as you're landing, so like 1, 2, 3, pull left, like that.
Right, okay.
Help me, Kev. You don't have to do C right. What you can do is you can actually go down bottom, like bottom right corner to put you against the wall, and you hold straight down. You don't even have to like pause buffer it either. So you can actually slide along the left wall because you have 450. It's not that precise too, which makes it really cool. Make a save state right there, Soda. Do you have a save state set up? Just hit pause and save state it. All right, practice that right now. Just practice that right now. Doesn't quite work. Almost. So now talk to the door again. Talk to the door again. Like actually go talk to the door. Like walk towards the door, Soda. All right, now load your save state. Now load your save state. There you go. And just keep practicing that. All right, all these long jumps are driving me crazy, but yeah, that's how you do it, Soda. Yahoo! Where's my page? There it is. All right, guys. If you guys need any further assistance, you know where to find me. I'm gonna go start my day, but I love you all. I'm really excited for this tournament, and I can't wait to see what comes of this. So, good luck, have fun, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye! Oh yeah, and if anybody needs one-on-one, just DM me. If anybody needs any one-on-one, just DM me, okay? All right. Peace.